Okay guys, so let's start. So yesterday we have discussed how to assign the IP addresses on the interfaces, and I just only one student sent me the your task and all, and that area only. What about other guys? Yesterday I have given you one task and no one has sent. Can you tell me the reason? Only one student sent like proper this one. One student only, area only. One second. Two students actually. One more email I got it. I received. One second. I'll show you now. One is Arya Krishnan, and only one. This one only. Not even any another guys. That's it. What about other guys? Yes, guys. What are your excuses? Please explain one by one. Adrian. Okay. Just tell me, guys.
Sir, I sent that. The task I have sent. Could you please check?
Can you see
Sure.
here? I didn't receive. Which email you sent? Don't send on personal because I think you sent on personal maybe. No, not on that even. What about other guys? What's your good name?
Shanik Mudalagan.
Guys, okay. What about other guys? Yesterday, I was not able to attend for personal reason. We'll do it today and send it. Okay. Currently, I'm doing FTD practicals. No excuses, Raj Nayak. I'm talking about Palo Alto. Right now, FTD is not going on. I'm talking about Palo Alto right now. What about Mosam? What about Nidesh, Krishnan? Okay. So yesterday we had discussed how to assign the IP addresses on the interfaces. Okay. So that we have done, and we have discussed about the policies as well. Intra policy we have discussed, and then about inter policy also. Okay. The thing is, we have discussed about the interfaces. Interfaces we have assigned the IP addresses, and we have discussed about the interzone policies. Interzone we have created yesterday, and intrazone, as you know, intrazone is a by default, and that also we have discussed before that. And interzone, yesterday we have done with like inside to outside, out to in, and all these things we have discussed actually. So the today's task is what I'm going to do today. On this router, I'm going to create one loopback. Okay, and after that I'll show you how to configure any routing protocols on the Palo Alto there. That's it. Okay, so the today's topic is first routing table, how to create the routing table there. Means routing protocol, sorry, no, that's this one, routing protocols. So let's start. So let me go, let me start the Palo Alto here. Okay, this is TT. This is a Palo Alto here, admin. Let me open the CLI of Palo Alto. Let me, this is a, what is the IP? 10.20.20.60 is the IP. Let me open the SSH session. Admin. Just let me close once. 1 second. And this is about 10.20.20.60. Admin. Sorry, not 60. We are using 160 actually. Really sorry. 60 is another one. 160 IP 10.20.20.160 is the IP. Let me open the GUI access here. Admin. So routing protocols we have to configure. I'll show you how to configure the routing protocols. Okay. And after that, we will start with the netting also. No. Show routing, the question marks. Routing routes, you can check it. Okay, there is a no default. Like these are the only default route, like directly connected networks we have. Okay, that's it. We don't have any EIGRP router, OSPF, nothing we have configured. Okay, so the thing is, first of all, we have to start with static routing. We will start with the static routing first of all. First, the condition is key on this loopback, or sorry, on this router, we will create the one loopback here. Okay, and then from here, loopback will be 1.1.1.1.1. Let me mention here one loopback I'm going to be create here. I have to create one loopback here, and the loopback will be about 1.1.1.1. This one. Okay, this is a loopback here. So let me create the loopback on the inside router. Let me go there. Where is about inside router? Open the inside router. This is Palo Alto. This is open. That's good. And let me go. This is about the FTD devices. 1 second. FTD. Now I need FTD devices inside router Palo Alto. Palo Alto devices I need. This is first. And then inside PC, test PC also I need here. This is a test PC here. Test PC now. And only these two devices required right now. Inside router. Show IP interface brief 10.50.50.125. That's good. Now let me open it. Interface loopback 0 IP address 1.1.1.1 with slash 24. Okay. Exit it. Show IP interface brief. Can you see the loopback is there and the loopback is already in the up state here. Let me create one more loopback here. Interface loopback 1 IP address. Let me about 222.2 255.255.255.0. That is okay. Show IP interface brief here. Both the loopbacks are ready. Now 10.20. Sorry, 10.50.50.160 over here. I'm able to ping. What I have done, I have just pinged from where to where. I have just pinged from this interface to this interface. That is clear. Now the next thing is that I have to ping from where to where. From my as a source, I'm gonna use here 1.1.1.1.1. Means I'm gonna ping from my loopback now. Means this ping is okay. If I'm talking about this ping is happening here, guys. This to this interface, this ping is okay. We are good with this ping here. We don't have any problem with that. But now I'm asking you, what about the next thing? If I'll try to ping from here, this loop back to this loop back. So guys, tell me, is that ping possible or not? Yes, guys. Is that ping possible from the loop back to this particular physical interface? Tell me, guys, is that ping possible? What about other guys? No. Okay. The reason is because there is a because yes. Tell me one more thing. Okay. Let's consider from here. If I'll generate my ICMP request. Okay. In the ICMP packets, if I'll generate, so that it means that is about the echo request. Let's consider this is a router, and this is the switch in between that, and this is my Palo Alto. Here I have one loopback 1.1.1.1. So from here I'm gonna ping now. What I'm gonna ping here, this is 10.50.50.160 as a source of 1.1.1.1. Okay. Now the question is that once I'm generating, I'm using this ping. So immediately my echo request will generate. Echo request will generate, and in the echo request, the source IP, destination IP, okay, protocol, type, and code will be there. So if I'm talking about source IP, what is the source IP? That is about 1.1.1.1. Destination IP, 10.50.50.160. Protocol will be 1, type 8, code 0. So guys, tell me one thing, where my this packet will be dropped? Well, this packet will be dropped here only, or like on my this particular on point A or point B, where my packet will be dropped. Before that, I just want to show you here routing table of my this particular router, show IP route. Okay, so we have default route as well here. So guys, tell me now where my packet will be dropped, on point A or on point B, where it will drop. This guys, tell me. Waiting for your answers. Point A. Okay. Only two answers. Three or four answer. Okay. Okay. Only four students. What about other guys? What is your answer? Yes, Arya. Tell me. What about other guys? Raz Nayak and about other guys. Point A. Not okay, you're not sure. Only one different answer, that is about B. Okay, otherwise everyone is about A. Guys, your packet will be dropped on B, not on A. How it will be dropped here? Because here we have default route. What are the default route? This way. Okay, you can go anywhere. There is no restrictions for that. So echo request will reach at this point there. But once it will reach here, now this Palo Alto has to send reply. And what will be the reply on that time? Source IP, destination IP, okay, protocol, type, and code. So what is the source IP from there? 10.50.50.160. What is the destination IP? Then it will be 1.1.1.1. What is the protocol? The protocol is 1 type 0 code 0. So what are the destination IP? Destination IP is 1.1.1. So now once destination IP is here 1.1.1.1 and the Palo Alto will do the route lookup. So when your route lookup will happen, so in that lookup, the Palo Alto will find out, okay, I don't have any routes over there. So means what is not there? No route. So that's why your packet will be dropped where? Here only. So what will drop actually? Not echo request. What will be dropped there? Your reply will drop. And where? On Palo Alto itself. Got it? This is the concept. Okay. So if you will try to ping here, if I'm coming with this one, now let me ping with 10 10.50.50.160 as a source of 1.1.1.1 packet drop. Packet drop. Not able to ping. So now what you have to do, we have to add default route. So go to the Palo Alto, 160 is the Palo Alto here. Okay, let me open it. Go to the network. Okay, now guys, I hope you remember yesterday we have discussed all these things, okay, about the virtual router. Virtual router. What is a virtual router actually? Virtual router means it's your routing table. This is about what? Routing table there. So now what we have to do now, what is the like why we are using the commands on for the default routing? Because on the route dynamic in the routing protocols, the reason is because we have to add the entry into the routing table. Because in Palo Alto, this is my routing table now. Consider this is my routing table, and this is known as virtual router also. So this is about C directly connected. One is 10.50.50.0/24. Okay. One more network we have 10.70.70.0/24. Okay. Then we have 10.20.20.0/24. And then we have one more that is about 100.1.1.0/24. This is about inside. This is about DMZ. This is about management. And this is about outside. So now what we have to do, we have to add one more entry into that, and that is about static route. First, we will go with the static, and then we will go with the default route. So in the static route, I'm going to add here route for the 1.1.1.0/24 as a next hop 10. Okay, guys, tell me in this topology, if I have to add default static routing for this thing, what will be my next hop, guys? What is the next hop now? If I have to add default static routing or default routing, so what will be the next hop here, guys? Just tell me what is the next hop? Next hop, guys. Guys, very dull batch. Seriously, two things are there. First thing is you don't want to reply, or second thing you don't know. What is that?
10.50.160.
So reply now if I'm asking something. Otherwise, guys, I don't want to continue like this way. If you're not replying, so really sorry, I'm not interested to continue with the batch. Okay, you can just, I'll drop, like stop the batch here and contact to the management. They will assign you some another trainer. Because if you are not replying, I'm not interested. Otherwise, if you need recorded videos only, I have recorded videos from my previous session. Why you are wasting my time also? And you are wasting your time also. I'll give you the recorded videos. How it could be in a next hop, guys? How 160 could be in a next hop? Tell me. Next hop I'm talking about. I'm not talking about exit interface. I think as you should join your CCNA batch again. Yes, you are sitting in Palo Alto classes and you don't know what is the next hop for the static route. The first question I just want to ask you, have you completed your CCNA or not? First CCNA, I'm not talking about CCNP. Have you completed your CCNA classes or directly you just came for the the Palo Alto classes? I don't think so. I'm just talking about very simple static routing. I'm not asking any type of BGP, EAGRP, MPLS. I just asked about the next hop, and out of 9 guys, there is no answer. And 2 answers are there, and that is wrong. Next class, guys, I'll take one before. Okay, once you will finish your task, then I'll take your next lecture. That's it. Okay, otherwise this is not like that. Just I'm just finishing the classes, you are just coming here, you're attending it, and after that you're getting the recorded videos. It's not gonna work like this way, and especially with me it's not gonna work like that. So I need all the tasks which I have given you, and by the end of the day today only. Take your time. Okay, if you need one more day, no problem, we will do the session day after tomorrow. But like this way, I'm not interested. If I'll continue, if I'll be start to teach you all these things when I'll complete my Palo Alto sessions there. Next talk will be 125, guys, in this direction. Where is my loop back here? My loop back is on this particular router here. This is my loop back. So what will be my next stop? Obviously, my next stop will be 125. How? 160. 160 is for this particular router. Okay, and that default route is already there. I'm not asking from router. On the router, default routing is already there, because here default route is already there. Okay. Can you see here? I have like default route is already there. This one. Can you see before that also? This is already here, and this is the reason why I explained this thing here. Where your packet will be dropped. I told you default, we have already default route here. So that's why my packet is going where? To the Palo Alto, and packet is getting dropped where? On Palo Alto itself, not on the router.
Okay, sir, we got it. Yeah.
So now the next hop will be about 125 here, this one. So go to the Palo Alto now, open your Palo Alto GUI and go to the virtual router, because we have to add the routes into my routing table there, okay? And what is my routing table? NH router is my routing table. So let's go inside. So you can see here, these are some configuration here about RIP, about OSPF, OSPF v3, BGP, multicasting. Guess what does it mean actually multicasting here? Which routing protocols and we are talking about here? See, I'm talking about routing protocols here, RIP, OSPF, OSPF v3, BGP. What does it mean actually multicast here?
So, EAGRP.
EIGRP, okay. Now go to the static route, okay. So in the static route here we have two options, v6 or v4. Which routing protocol you want to configure, for which routed protocol you want this thing. So I just want for the IPv4, add here name. Name is just I'm using a static routing. This is just name only, nothing else. Destination, what is the destination? 1.1.1.0. Tell me one thing, guys. If I'm using 1.1.1.1, which slash value should I use here now? Slash, what is the slash value here? If I'm using 1.1.1.1.
Slash 32.
What about
slash 32? So slash 32?
Slash 32.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is host, no sir.
Okay. So this is I'm going to use here. If you want to use for some specific IP, you can use. Otherwise, go for the network. And here I can use anything. Depends on which interface. Now it's just about the interface here. So then this is about interface E1/1. Guys, we have this interface. This is for the what? This is for the inside actually. Okay. This is for outside and this is for the DMZ there. How you will verify all these things if you have to verify? Go to the interfaces here. And can you see E1/1 about inside here? This is about inside IP. Okay. So go back to the virtual router again. Static route, and now go here and now mention the name here again, static route here. After this one, the next thing within that, destination. What happened? Static destination, you know. So but for that thing is we have to create the, because we are using Palo Alto and Palo Alto is your object based you can product here, so we have to create the object now. So what is the object I'm talking about here? For loopback I'm creating here loopback loopback 1.1.1.0. This is just name because it will be easy for us, and just assign your network here 1.1.1.0 slash 24. Any tag, this is towards inside. If you want to mention, you can towards this inside there, and this is, so destination is what? Loopback 1.1.1.0. Interface E1/1. What are the next stop here? Next stop is about anything. Okay, you have to define the next stop here. If you want to define IP directly, you can define IP also 10.50.50.125. This thing you can define, or otherwise create your one object, because object based product, so you have to use always objects here. So this is the next hop where for the inside. Okay, next hop was the inside now. And one more thing here, next hop I'll just mention its IP, because with the name, with the help of the name, we can easily identify. This is one. This is IP 10.50.50.125 slash, this is about a next hop only, so slash 32, otherwise it's a next hop. You can just keep it like this way also, otherwise we can keep here slash 32. So guys, see, this is about name only. This is not the IP. Where is the IP? This is the IP address. Okay, and make it okay. So then define here, 1 second, let me select it again. This is about loopback network here. And next stop, this one, Ethernet, this one, everything is done. If you are aware about AD, metric, route table and all, you can like modify all these things and just make it okay. Make it okay again. This is for the one route only. Can you see static route 1? Before, can you see in the this router we have one more virtual router that is about default 1. Is there any static route? Not yet. Okay, and now make it commit. That is done. Now go to the CLI, show routing table routes. Okay, we have 1.1.1.0. This is here, and what is the flag? Flag is S here. What does it mean actually? S means static. You can see here, S means static, and A means what? Active over. Okay, so that is done. Now we have routes here. Go back to the inside router, and here, if you will try to ping with 10.60.60. Sorry, 50. That is not 60. 50.50. What is the IP? What is your IP? 160. This one. 160, and as a 250. We have reachability with the source of 1.1.1. We are able to ping, because we have reverse route on. Because what was missing last time? Reverse route was missing. This thing. So if I'm trying to go with the 2.2.2.2, one more loop back we have on the same router, guys. Show IP interface brief. Can you see we have one more loop back 2.2.2. So if I'll try to ping with 2.2.2.2, so guys, tell me, will it work or not?
Not, sir. We don't have the routing.
Exactly. It's not gonna work there because we don't have any route. Reverse route is missing actually. Okay. Exactly. So then same, go to the Palo Alto again, go to the inside the routing table. This is my routing table here. Go to the static route again, and one more route, and this is again static route for 2.2.2.2. This is just a name, nothing else. Destination again, add one more loopback here. So loopback means this is the name only. I'm using here 2.2.0. This is 2.2.2.0/24. Okay, make it okay here. Loopback done. Interface E/1/1. Next stop is what? Next stop is about same thing. Next stop 10.50.50.125, because still we have the same route for the same loopback, because this loopback is created on the same router. So that's why we have same next stop here. So this is the things we have selected this thing, and now sometime it's okay. Destination is missing. Let me select it again. Loopback 2.2.0. That's good. Make it okay here. That's done and commit it. That is done. And now let me close it. Go back again here and check here, show routing down. And can you see this one is also here. Okay, active and static. Okay, so now go back again to the inside router. Last time I was not able to ping, and if you will try to ping now, I'm able to ping. So this is about static routing here. Same thing if you have to configure RIP, if you have to configure EIGRP, okay, or maybe if you have to configure OSPF. So same thing, go inside. So first of all, delete your static routings there, both the routes. Let me delete it. If you have to configure default route, you can configure default route as well here. Default route means you can go anywhere, okay? So that's why define here name as a any network and define it as 0.0.0/0. Any network interface E1/1. Let me define any network. And next hop is what? Same next hop, because for the inside only I'm using it. Make it okay. And okay here and then commit. So this is about default route now. That is done. After that, go back to the CLI and check it here. Now 0.00 A and this one. This is about S means it's about static only, but from how you have to like identify is that the static route or what you have to identify from here on. Okay, virtual router and edge router over. Okay, so after that, if you have to configure now, go back to the inside router. So you can see I'm able to. Okay, we will go with the loopback as a 1.1.1.1.1. That is also done. Same if you have to configure OSPF. Okay, so first of all, go to the static routes and delete this your default route here. Go with the redistribution profile if you have to define any redistribution. Go with the RIP if you have to define. If you have to define OSPF, define it. Let's consider OSPF. For the area ID, let's consider 10 you are using. Network, what are the network you are going to use here? Normal, stub, NSS. I'm going to use normal. The range, what is the network range over here? What you want to define? 10.50.50.0/24. I just want to define. Action, advertise or suppress. Okay, suppress there. I have to advertise here. This is the network. Which interface? Okay, on which interface you want to define it? I just want to define for the interface E1/1 for the inside only. Do you want to configure passive here? Broadcast, metric, priority, authentication profiles, okay? Anything if you have to define, these are the timers over there. Default timer 10, dead count 4, retransmit interval 5 seconds, transmit delay 1 second, graceful reset is about 10 seconds here. If you want to change it, you can. It's not like about your routing and switching for everything you need a command here, nothing. If you are aware about the things, just change it over here. If you're not aware about the topics, no one can help you on that time. Okay, and make it okay here. On which interface I'm using? E1/1. Are you using any virtual link? Not now. This is the area ID, okay, range, and this is a type here. So okay, area ID, you can't define like this way 10 here directly. You have to define here 0.0.0.10 like this way there. This is the sequence over here. Directly 10 you can't define. It will show you the key. This is invalid. You will define like this way. Can you see? We are getting the red line here means invalid IP address. It will show you. So it will make sure you have to define like this way. Make it okay. Make it okay here. Commit. This is done here. Okay. Then go to the inside router. Okay. And we have the one default route here. So let me delete that thing. Our IP route 0.0.0. We have then 0.0.0 and then 10.50.50.160 is the next dot. Do show IP. Do show IP route. Okay, there's a no default route. Define here router OSPF 10. Then about network, let's consider we have 10.50.50.0. Then about 0.0.0.255 and area is what? That is 10. Okay, not of, sorry, exit. Okay, show IP route. Okay, show IP route, sorry, show IP OSPF neighbor there. Okay, so wait for some time and after that your neighborship will become show IP protocol. So area is about 10.
Sir,
Yes.
I think it is not enabled no, sir, on the firewall.
What is not enabled?
OSPF.
OSPF enabled means?
Can you open firewall?
Yeah.
Go to that OSPF not enabled. Can you?
OSPF not enabled. What's the reason? Okay, enable it. Router ID, this is a router ID. Okay, this was missing here. Router ID 0.0.0.10 I'm using again. Okay, that's it. Make it okay. Okay, make it commit. Now it's here. Okay, and now go back and go to the router OSPF. Neighborship is up. Show IP OSPF name. Neighborship is up. Got it? Go to the route. Let's come back here. Show IP route, and now so we have OSPF or IO. Guys, tell me one thing, why we are not getting here 1.1.1.0 and 2.2.2.0? I hope OI means
Sir.
O means about OI means about OSPF intra area, guys. Okay, because this is about the within area. That's why it's showing on. Yes, guys, not you, not you. Actually, who's this? What about other guys? Except this guy who is just like speaking actually. What about other guys? Why we are not getting 1.1.1 and 2.2.2 over here? Even my OSPF is enabled, neighborship is already up. So what is the reason why we are not getting 1.1.10 network and 2.2.2.0 network here? Sorry guys, some internet issue. Yes, guys, tell me the reason for that. Why that network was not there? What was the reason for that?
We are not advertised the network, sir.
Not you. I said no, don't. Not you. What about other guys? इंटरनेट को क्या हुआ थोड़ा सा उसमें? हाँ इसमें डाउन है. ये एक्ट वाला फर्स्ट फ्लोर भी बंद हो गया इस वजह से. हाँ फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे डाउन है. हाँ इंटरनेट गया. इंटरनेट डाउन. वो एक्ट का आईएसपी से डाउन. आपका भी गया. सारे बाहर आ गए रूम से निकल. हाँ एक्ट पूरा डाउन हो गया. Actually, guys, really sorry. Actually, Act Internet gone actually. Okay, from ISP side only. So that's why even internet like your class got but like in between we got connected, disconnected actually, and right now internet is not there from ISP. Some ISP issue there. Okay. So yes, but tell me one thing. What is the answer for that question, guys? What about other guys? Chinese about Nitesh, Raj Nayak, Mosam, Krishna. What is the question? The question was कि this was my Palo Alto. Okay, this was a router. We have two loopbacks 1.1.1.0 and 2.2.2.0. So in between these two devices, your neighborship came up. Okay, neighborship was up there. Okay, but on Palo Alto, in my routing table, we were not getting these two routes. These two routes were not there. Neighborship was up between these two things, between these two devices. That was up. But these two this thing, these were not the part of the this one routing table. We were not getting these things. So what is the like reason for that? Because exactly the reason was n when we were configure OSPF, we haven't advertised these two particular networks over there. Okay, so we have to advertise the networks here. So now, so from this router, once you will advertise your network, you know the command, just use the network command, and then you have to advertise, and then you have to ping. What is your task now for the day? The task is, first of all, you have to go with the static and default route. Then you have to configure OSPF here. You have to configure EIGRP into that. You have to configure RIP into that. And after that, you have to configure redistribution between these things over there. What is there? You have to perform redistribution. I'm not talking about any BGP here. I'm not expecting any BGP knowledge from you guys if you are not aware about next stop. So leave that part. I'm talking about very basics here. OSPF, EIGRP, and RIP. Like this way you have to configure, okay? And then you have to do redistribution between these things over. This is task for the day. Right now, I'll be not able to continue. Okay, we have completed static, we have completed default, we have completed OSPF. Now only RIP. Like OSPF, you have to configure RIP, the same method there. Okay, and after that, you have to do the redistribution. Okay, what is the redistribution? If you know, so that's good. If you don't know, so let's do the R&D about that and finish your task. So now I'm not able to continue because like internet gone. So I'm connected with my mobile here. Okay, but still in the my rack on the third floor, internet is not there. So I'm not able to connect with my rack. So that's not possible. I have to stop the session here only. So these are the tasks which you have to perform. Okay. If you have any questions, if you have any doubt, you can ask me, or otherwise see you tomorrow the same time with new topics, and new topic will be NAT. But guys, yes, before tomorrow, please go through your NAT. If you know what is NAT, that's good. I'll explain actually netting, but not like this way. What is NAT? What is the private IP? What is the public network? Don't expect those type of things from my side and mobiles. Okay. So please go through your basics of the NAT. What is the NAT? Why do we use it? Where to use it and all. Okay. So guys, tomorrow's topic will be NAT. Okay, we'll take 2 days, tomorrow theory, and then after that about lab there. So this is the thing. And then within this time only, we have to add internet also. Then right now what we are doing, this is my ESXi server. Okay, on ESXi server, we have switch and we have so many devices. So now what we will do after the netting, we have to connect all these devices with actual internet. Actual internet, not about the dummy. Right now, what we are using here, can you see? This is a router actually. Dummy internet we are using here. We are just assuming that this is the internet, but we are using router here. But after NAT, we don't have to assume it. We are gonna add actual internet here. So then from this PC and this router, we will ping our actual DNS, which is about 8.8.8.8 or 4.2.2.2. Then from here, you have to access Facebook, Insta, WhatsApp, Okay, Cisco, anything you can access it, because from there, then we will get the internet here. And then we have to go with the application filtering, and we will go with the URL. So next two classes will be very important, because that is about netting and about internet connection key, how to bring internet with your this particular lab there. So I'll show you first on ESXi, then I'll show you on the EV as well, or the PNet lab where you are using the labs and all. So then you can also perform the same practical. Clear? So don't miss your first next two classes. Okay, that will be very important. Do you know, Nidesh, how to access ESXi? Do you know how to use it actually? Have you worked on ESXi before that? And is that possible for you? If you can come over here, I'll give you the access. That's not an issue. Even 2 ESXi are there, okay? And that is totally free. Is that possible for you guys, for the 1, 2, or 3 guys, you can come and then you can make your EV like ESXi lab setup over there? Nidesh, is that possible for you to come to network us on campus? Nidesh, voice is breaking. Actually, internet problem, guys. That's why. Okay, you are in Kerala. Okay. Any other guys? Okay, no problem. Tomorrow onwards, I'll give you the ESXi access. Okay. Tomorrow onwards, guys, I'll give you the internet access. This one, ESXi access. Okay. No problem. Tomorrow onwards. Okay. So tomorrow after the class, I'll give you all the details and all, and then you can access your ESXi. No problem. Okay. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye. Take care. Have a nice day and finish your task. Okay. Okay, guys. Bye bye.